Matt, good to see you. An important headline today. If you don't have long term care insurance, the government may tax you. We've discussed before the best time to buy long term care insurance is before you need it. Well, now you may not have much of an option. That's because 13 states are considering taxing anyone who doesn't have an insurance policy. In Washington, in fact, Matt, where you are, the mandate has already passed. Residents who don't have a policy will face a payroll tax of 58 cents on every 100 they earn. Do you see more states adopting this mandate?
Aaron, I do. In fact, interesting timing. I literally got this notice yesterday from the Office of the Insurance Commissioner in California, and the title was pretty bold, I will say. And so I read it. It said "False and Misleading Long-Term Care Insurance Marketing Tactics," and it says, "With the work of the California Long-Term Care Insurance Task Force, these communications falsely assert that a new payroll tax," talking about agents talking to clients in California, "they falsely assert that a new payroll tax will be imposed in the near future and that consumers should rush to buy long-term care insurance policies before the end of 2023. The department condemns these tactics and will take all steps it deems appropriate to curtail these ploys, including legal action." Then you read the bottom of the paragraph, and it says, "This is what we're doing." And it says specifically, there's an opt-out deadline potentially, right? It says, "One potential means of funding such a program is by instituting a payroll tax on California employees. The task force has recommended that the consideration be given to allow residents who have a qualifying private long-term care policy to opt out of the public program." So, I think we all understand how California is doing financially. In our state, we called it a backdoor tax. I mean, that's what it was. And that is what I believe it to potentially be in California as well. They're trying to raise money. And sure, the law isn't passed yet, but in their own thing, they're looking at it. And I see other states.
It definitely sounds like that. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. The government, Matt, of course, is clearly concerned about the increasing cost of nursing homes, which is expected to rise from 12,000 a month to 23,000 a month by 2050. There's also speculation that it may become federally mandated. So how should we prepare for the eventuality that we will be mandated to buy long-term care insurance?
We recommend that you buy it ahead of time. So in our state, that long-term care plan, if you don't have it now, it's too late. You're paying that tax the rest of your life as all W-2 income, but it's only a $36,000 benefit. And if I moved out of state, then it doesn't travel with me. In
Mm.
addition to that, I have to pay into it for 10 years. So for a lot of people, now I can't speak for any other state, but I know in our state, the law that was passed, um, it wouldn't be what I would call a quality plan. I would encourage you to meet with your financial advisor wherever they are and find a long-term care plan that works for you and your family.
Mhm. Mhm. There is some good news, though. Following the passage of the Secure Act, you may be able to buy long-term care insurance directly from your 401k. Can you explain this provision here, please?
Yeah, this is a great provision. So basically, you can take up to $2,500 a year or 10% of the balance, whichever is lower, to fund a long-term care insurance policy. And that's without taxes or without penalty, I should say. So you're not going to pay taxes on that withdrawal. And you can use it for your spouse as well. So it's a great way to get started, taking some money out of that 401k to help get your long-term care plan going. Because as you know, long-term care expenses, healthcare is the number one killer of your assets in retirement. We got to take care
Yes.
of it at a time.
Well, and 7 out of 10 people will need long-term care at some point. So, I feel like the writing is on the wall here, Matt. Having a plan and being prepared is so important now more than ever. So, if somebody wants to talk through the best options for buying their own long-term care insurance policy, how can they reach you?
The best way is by phone, 425-256-3105. And we do work nationwide, Aaron. So for anyone out
Right.
there, give us a
Right.
call.
Perfect. Matt, thank you so much.
Thank you.